Hello everyone and welcome to Mr.MoFranchise. It's week 7 and the Jaguars come back home to see if they can get a win against the Philadelphia Eagles. As far as how long I'll be playing this game, I rolled a 30. So I will be playing a 15-minute quarter game and I will be starting that game in the second quarter. As far as the effect of winning or losing this game, I rolled a 4. So this will affect my approval with the media by a plus or minus 15. As far as scouting goes this week, I rolled a 6, so I will be spending 150 of my scouting points this week. And a big week 7 random event is called Trade Block Trade Rumors. Long story short, I was able to go on the trade block because I have a Hall of Fame player personnel director, and I was able to pick any player that was on the trade block and be able to trade for that player. Well, there was one player out there that I really liked, and that was a 24-year-old free safety named Julian Love playing for the Giants. He was an 80 normal, and because he was young and an 80 normal, that was an upgrade over the aging DeMonte KZ, and that immediately improves our secondary, moves KZ to the backup role. And I'll show you in the highlights here what players I gave up to get this. It was a 3-for-1 swap, so I had to trade 3 players to get Julian Love, so I didn't give up any picks, and then I moved 2 people off the practice squad. So let's take a look at the decision that I made here. Julian Love, player from the Giants. He's 24 years old. He's an 80 overall. That's the kind of talent I'm looking for. And here's the deal that I gave. I gave up backup linebacker Quincy Roche, 5th receiver Keon Skinner, and backup left guard Goldberg. So 3 players that didn't start for my starting free safety that fits right into my system. So I will be addressing outside linebacker backup and backup left guard in the draft, and I might be looking at another receiver later on in the draft. But I am very pleased with this trade as it immediately improves the secondary, which, as you've seen in games, sometimes we give up those third and long plays, and I'm hoping that a better free safety will make the difference. And then that slots KZ into the backup role now, where he can finish his career here, at least in Jacksonville. So there's the trade that I made. I was glad the GM was able to make that happen. Love was clearly the best player out there that I felt could make this team better. And so here we see the practice squad people. I grabbed Jerry Cobb. He's a 57 overall, but he's on the practice squad and he fits in as our 5th receiver. So congratulations, Jerry Cobb. Your 57 overall talent is needed here on the Jacksonville Jaguars squad. So I'm going to try to limit the 5 receiver sets that I run and keep that to 4 receivers and certainly a tight end. But Jerry Cobb does have a spot on this team, and I will sign him from the practice squad on a 1-year deal. It's a cheap deal. We've got the money. And he does get the upgrade up to 58. I upgraded him. He went up 2 in awareness, 1 in catching traffic, 2 catching, 1 release, and 1 spec catch. So I signed a 58 to the practice squad, not a 57. That sounds better already. And then the second player that I went to the practice squad and signed was the right tackle, Holman. Now Holman's a little bit better than the previous signing from the practice squad. He's already at a 63. So this isn't a terrible jump to get Holman. So I signed Holman to the practice squad. And as you can see here, 63 overall, 21-year-old rookie from Maryland. So congratulations, Enrique Holman. You are on the team. So that takes care of the big moves for the trade, deadline. We were right at the trade deadline, so that was the big move the GM made, was to bolster our secondary by getting a free safety and unloading 3 backup players that, deserve to get on the Giants and maybe have a chance to play more for them. But clearly for us, it was a 3-for-1 that definitely makes us better overall, and we will be looking to replace those players in the draft. Now, as far as contract negotiations go with players that are currently on the team, right away, I'm able to sign Julian Love. He wants a negotiation, and I'm happy to give it to him. So at age 24, I'm ready to give him the deal that will make him a Jaguar for a long time. While I haven't seen him play, I'm very happy to have an 80 overall 24-year-old on this team. And I do like his 89 speed. I think that's very nice to have. And his 78 zone coverage will fit in, I think, very well on this team. So I decided to bump the contract from a 2-year deal up to a 5-year deal. And I offered it to him, and he said yes. So congratulations, Julian Love. We traded for you, and then we gave you a 5-year extension. So he'll be a Jaguar for a long time. And then there's Jeremy Chin, the other safety that I added to the squad recently. He was the free agent signing that I had last year, or at the start of this year, I should say. And he wants a 4-year deal. And I decided at age 25 I was willing to give that to him. And he likes that deal as well. So now we have a free safety backup and a free safety starter and a strong safety backup signed to long-term deals, and that makes me extremely happy. And then we go to the sure-footed Matthew McCrane at the age of 27. He's only a 71, but we know how Matthew McCrane has done for this team. He only wants a 1-year deal. Come on, Matthew. We can do better than that. We offered him a 3-year extension, and he's happy to accept that, except for the salary, which surprised me a bit. So next week, we'll work on that salary. I guess he's earned that. And then there's Jawan Taylor, one of our backup tackles. He started for us in year 1, but he has since gone way down the depth chart. We offer him a 1-year extension, and he likes everything but the salary. So we'll work on him and McCrane next week. But that's for next week. We'll see how we can do on getting those contracts negotiated at a better rate. Right now, we're looking at the Eagles coming to the Jaguars. We are a 3-point favorite according to Vegas. We get the 3-point edge for being the home team. So it's Jacksonville and Philadelphia. These teams don't play a lot, but this is our opportunity to get back to the winning side of things. As you know, if you've been watching, we've been alternating wins, followed by losses, followed by win, followed by loss, followed by win, followed by loss. So can we continue the pattern? Remember, this is a game where we are simulating the first quarter. And after the first quarter, we are up 3-0. Let's pick it up there. We start out 1st and 10. Hand off to Kyle Hill for a gain of a couple yards. So it's nice after the first quarter of simming that we have the early lead, albeit a small one. Great job for our defense. Remember, this is a 15-minute quarter, so these quarters are going to take a while. So we'll have an opportunity to see a lot of the stats be more in line with what the NFL actually has. Great catch there for the Jaguars as we complete the first down. And back to the handoff for Kyle Hill. Great cut there back to the middle for Hill as he picks up a gain of 8 yards, and that makes this 2nd down and 2. Hand off to Hill again, right up the middle, and he picks up the 1st down. However, we have a penalty flag, and that's going to be a hold, unfortunately for the Jaguars, and that's going to be against Roosevelt Barlow, our right tackle. Why our right tackle is holding on a dive play for middle is beyond me. And now we're back to 2nd and 11. And now we have a sack and a fumble. And it's going to be recovered by our lineman. No, it's recovered by Trey Lance. And we go from 2nd and 2 with the 1st down to 3rd and 26 in a way that only the Jaguars can do. And then we have another fumble by Trey Lance. And this is picked up by our offensive lineman. And he takes it back to negative yards. That sack is brought to you by Fletcher Cox, the captain for the Eagles. And just like that, we go from 2nd and 2 to 4th and 38. Yes. It's like we're going back in a time machine to the season 1 of the Jacksonville Jaguars. This 4th and 38 is brought to you by the season 1 Jaguars. The Jaguars, the only team that can go from 2nd and 2 to 4th and 38. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Hand off to Isaiah Bauer. Not the starting halfback, that is Miles Sanders, but Isaiah Bauer is currently, Bowser is getting the carries. 2nd and 2. Play action. Carson Wentz is going to take off and run with it, and missed tackles there. Carson Wentz avoids the big hit, and then eventually slides after the pickup, and he celebrates 1st down for the Eagles. 1st and 10 as we approach the 10-minute mark here in the 2nd quarter. Single back, that's Isaiah Bowser in the backfield. Earns in motion. This is going to be handed off to Bowser. Bowser lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 10. You got to love that Eagles line. Look at those stars on that line. That's why Carson Wentz has a lot of time to throw. Look at that. Star at left tackle, star at left guard, star at right guard. Lots of star potential and power on this line for the Eagles. Eagles looking deep here, and that is caught for a 1st down. Wentz to Corey Davis, the number 1 receiver currently for the Eagles. Good connection there for 28 yards, and it's 1st and 10. Carson Wentz back to pass on 1st and 10. Just gets rid of it before he's smacked down That is a first down throw to Steven Sims, the number 3 receiver for the Eagles. And that makes it 1st and 10 now from the 11. Eagles threatening to score a touchdown here. Bowser picks up maybe one. Jaguars got to stiffen up this defense as the Eagles are just marching down the field here. 2nd down and 8. This is a dump off to Zach Ertz, and Zach Ertz is brought down with a sure tackle there by the shack attack Shaquille Quarterman, and that makes this 3rd down and 8. Wentz back to pass. Lots of time. He throws to Zach Ertz, and Zach Ertz is brought down once again by Shaquille Quarterman. Nice job, shack attack, bringing down the smack. He is back, and we're on track to hold the Eagles here to a field goal. The kick is up, and the kick is good. And just like that, Eddie Pinheiro ties the game 3-3. Here's a kickoff to KJ Hamler. Hamler's going to bring this back to the 25 to 30 and brought down at the, well, it's called the 28-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Jaguars in a 3-3 tie, 6:11 to play. Here's a counter play to Kyle Hill, and he's brought down quickly. Nice defensive play there by 99 for the Eagles. That's Jalen Phillips. 2nd and 10, play action. Trey Lance is going to throw this on the comeback route to Chris Olave. Olave has the 1st down on the deep comeback. 1st and 10 now for the Jaguars at the 45-yard line. Good pass there from Lance. Lance is trying to get rid of it, but instead he gets sacked. He is brought down by Fletcher Cox, and that is Fletcher Cox's 2nd sack of the day. 3rd overall for the Eagles. That makes the 2nd down and 17. A handoff to Kylan Hill, who cuts to the right and back to the middle, and he picks up a good gain there. 15 yards. I did not see a run play there. And here we do see the run play, and Kylan Hill picks up the 1st down. Great to see, no holding call, but of course we can't have it all go good. And now Kylan Hill is hurt. Looks like he's holding his hip there. So no hold, but an injury. And this injury doesn't appear to be serious, although the injury to his helmet might be more serious. 1st and 10, 44-yard line. Lance making an adjustment out of the shotgun, 1st and 10. Lance is going to be brought down, and he fumbles for the 3rd time today, and this time it's scooped up by the Eagles. Trey Lance having a battle of the oopsies today. And fortunately, Kylan Hill's injury is not serious, so he should be back in the game. Unfortunately, Trey Lance can't hold on to the ball. Here's a quick screen to the receiver, and that is going to be a loss. They try to get it up there to Steven Sims, but the new player on the Jaguars, Mr. Love, makes the play. And here's another screen to receiver, and this time it works. That is a 1st down and more to KJ Hill. And we have a penalty flag on the play. Unnecessary roughness, hitting a player out of bounds. Chalk on another 15 yards. Charvarius Ward on the late hit. And just like that, the Eagles are in the red zone. The Jaguars shooting themselves in the foot several times in this 2nd quarter. And here's a touchdown to the Eagles. This is going to Corey Davis on the deep end route there. Corey Davis makes mincemeat out of our secondary. And the Eagles take the 7-point lead. Let's see if Trey Lance can hold on to the ball on this series. He's already had 3 fumbles so far in the 1st half. 1st and 10. One way to keep him from fumbling is to hand it off to Marlon Mack. And Marlon Mack is not going to get much there on the stretch play. In fact, he's going to lose a yard and a half. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Right now, it's Eagles 10 and Jaguars 3. Good to see Kylan Hill back in the game here on 2nd and 11. Lance makes an adjustment out of the shotgun. And he's going to throw this deep. And he's got a man open. DJ Chark to the 30, the 20, the 10. No one's going to catch him. Touchdown, DJ Chark. You got to love the adjustment made there by Trey Lance at the line of scrimmage. He clearly called an audible here. And he sent DJ Chark on a fly and then floated the ball with the perfect of touch. And then it was up to DJ Chark to do the rest. That's one of the best plays we've seen this year on offense from Trey Lance. He drops a dime against the Eagle defense, and just like that, we are tied, speaking of dimes, 10-10. after the touchback. We have 1:52 to play. And it's Carson Wentz all by himself in the backfield. Clearly looking to throw. And he's going to throw incomplete. I think he was trying to get that to Zach Ertz, but he threw it a little too soon. 2nd down and 10. Back to pass again, and this time Ertz is brought down. Josh Allen brings the hammer. And now it's going to be 3rd down and 18. Neither team calls timeout. Maybe the Jaguars don't trust their 3rd and long defense. I wonder where that comes from. And the Eagles are also going to take this clock down. Both teams seem content to let the clock run. And this is going to be a fake end around, and then it's handed off to Isaiah Bowser. Bowser picks up a lot of yards, but unfortunately for the Eagles, it's not enough. Only 14, and now the Jaguars call timeout. Eagles showing great balance on offense. 15 rushes, 15 passes, and they're going to punt this to KJ Hamler. Let's see if Hamler can get good field position here for the Jaguars. He's to the 30, to the 40. He's got lots of green in front of him, and he's taken down. Where's the late call on that play? They called it on us, but not on the Eagles. You'd think we were playing in Philadelphia. So from midfield, thanks to KJ Hamler, let's see if the Jaguars can put up 3 points on the board. Lance back to pass. Lance is going to go across the middle. That ball was batted down by number 41 for the Eagles. That was Amir Robertson on that knockdown. 2nd and 10. Lance back to pass. He's going to dump this off to David Njoku. And Njoku picks up 9 yards. And the clock is going to continue to run. Coach Mo doesn't call timeout. He's going to try to save 2 timeouts there. 3rd and 1. Man in motion. This is going to be handed off to Callan Hill. And Hill breaks through for a 1st down to the 37. And there's where Coach Mo will call the 2nd of the 3 timeouts. And that probably puts McCrane in field goal range, although it would take a good kick. 1st and 10. Trey Lance making a change out of the shotgun. Single back with Callan Hill. Lance back to pass. He's going to throw this, and that is going to be lobbed, and perhaps a break that it wasn't completed. And that saves the clock. 13 seconds to go. Lance throws it. He's got Laviska Shenault. Shenault breaks the tackle. He's down to the 9-yard line. Laviska Shenault down to the 9, and Coach Mo is going to try to run a play here. There is 1 timeout remaining. Lance out of the shotgun. Back to pass. He's got Njoku open in the end zone, and he misses him. Oh, Trey Lance. How do you miss that throw? And Coach Mo decides to settle for the field goal, not trusting that we can get a playoff in 5 seconds. And the sure-footed McCrane kicks it up. And, of course, it's Matthew McCrane. What do you expect? It's good. It's 13-10. 1 second remaining. And Coach Mo tells his kicker, Logan Cook, to squib kick this. And it's going to go to the up man for the Eagles. That's number 47. That's their fullback, Alex Armah Jr. Happy to touch the ball. And as we approach the halftime, looking at the stats there, you see we have a 10-10 game. Let's go around the league to see what else is happening. Let's go down to Houston, where the Texans are ahead 14-9 against the Broncos, who are clearly struggling under Drew Lock, who's only completed half of his passes and has thrown an interception. Let's go back to the East, where my Steelers are hosting the Panthers. Unfortunately for the Steelers, they've got Jameis Winston as quarterback, and he is leading them to a 1-4 season, and they are trailing by 14 points against the 2-3 Panthers. And let's travel back to the West a little bit, to Tennessee, where the Titans are currently leading the Cowboys 14-7. Mahomes looking sharp with 2 touchdown passes in the first half. And that's all we're going to be looking at here around the league. Let's take it to the action in the 3rd quarter, where we have the Eagles kicking off to our Jaguars. And that's going to be a touchback. So Trey Lance will start at the 25, up 13-10. Out of the shotgun as Trey Lance starts 2nd half. It looks like we're going to have a screenplay here to Callan Hill, and the Eagles do a good job reading that play. That was Conrad Kershaw, middle linebacker for the Eagles, that took down our play there. Loss of 2. 2nd down and 12. We've struggled running the screenplay this year. 2nd and 12. Lance back to pass. Good time there. Finds Olave for the 1st down. Good pocket formed there by the Jaguars offensive line. Lance was able to stay there and deliver a good strike for the 1st down. That's how offense is run. Good job. Jaguars, 1st and 10. Lance is going to now scramble out to the right. Lots of time. Laviska Shenault Quick gain of 3 yards. Still better than a sack. 2nd down and 7. Lance back to pass. He's going to throw across the middle. That is tipped in the air, and it's intercepted by the Eagles. That's number 36, Adrian Colbert for the Eagles. Their free safety with a how-do-you-do interception. Trey Lance walks off the field in disgust as it bounces off Laviska Shenault's hands and right into the hands of the Eagles defense. So, 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Handoff to Isaiah Bowser. Bowser met by a handful of Jaguars there, but he still picks up 6 yards. 2nd down and 4. Here we see a false start. The Eagles called for the false start. That pushes them back to 2nd down and 9. Jaguars showing blitz, and they're going to come with the blitz, and Wentz goes down. Josh Boomtown Allen bringing the pain today. His 2nd sack of the day. And now it's 3rd and 18, and the Eagles are now shooting themselves in the foot. The Eagles in the 3rd quarter look like the Jaguars in the 2nd quarter, and now it's 3rd and forever. 3rd and 23. Wentz back to pass. I'm Nick Bolton, and I'm guarding the halfback out of the backfield, and I'm waiting for someone to get the quarterback, and I'm still waiting, and then I lose my man. And Isaiah Bowser gets the 1st down as I embarrass myself with that missed tackle. Yes, that was all on me. I was waiting for somebody in the line to actually get the quarterback, but then I was made a fool on defense. That's on me. I'm still shaking my head on that one. Horrible defense on my part to go 3rd and 23. Let's pick up the action. 2nd and 7. And now the Eagles try the screen, and they have as much luck as we did, as Bowser suffers a loss, and now it's 3rd down and 14. And I promise I won't be on the back on this play. Because I'm going to take Love, our new man, and they're going to go with the screen again, and this time Bowser's brought down, thankfully. And that's going to bring out the field goal unit. Eddie Pinheiro for the 50-yard attempt, and Pinheiro does not have the leg, as Bear fans might tell you. And that is going to give the Jaguars excellent position here, as they'll pick up this ball at the 40-yard line. As we watch the replay, just a bit short. So here come the Jaguars, hopefully after that interception. Up by 3. Man in motion. It's going to be pitched to the left, Kylan Hill. And Kylan Hill is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. In fact, that's going to be a 4-yard loss. Eagles sniff that out. 2nd down and 14. Lance back to pass. He's looking to, that is batted down. He doesn't even get the ball to his receiver. That was batted down by who else but Fletcher Cox. 3rd down and 14. Lance back to pass. He's going deep, and he's got DJ Chark, who can't hold on to the ball. He's got hands like Trey Lance. So the Jaguars are forced to punt. Logan Cook is going to launch this ball into the air. And the Eagles are going to catch us at the 18 and bring it back. Good return there for the Eagles back to the 32-yard line. Eagles looking to try to tie or take the lead here. Hand off to Isaiah Bowser. Isaiah Bowser, what a cutback to the inside. Beautiful run there by Bowser. He's not even the starter for this team. That's Miles Sanders, but this game, that was a fantastic run. What great vision there by Bowser. 1st and 10 for the Eagles at the 45. Carson Wentz, lots of time. Oh, how did we miss that? Oh, man. Our defense sometimes is maddening. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Carson Wentz is going to hand it off on a delay. And this is Bowser. What a move by Bowser again. I tell you what, this Isaiah Bowser's not the starter, but he's running like one. He may be getting looks from teams around the NFL. Here's the draw play to Bowser. This time he's brought down by 2 Jaguar defenders. 11 carries for 76 yards for Bowser. 2nd down and 12. This time it's handed off to Bowser again, and Bowser brought down by the Shaq attack. 3rd down and 10. Can the Jaguars defense step up and hold the Eagles to a field goal attempt? Here's Wentz out of the back. He finds Steven Sims. Steven Sims. Trevor Williams. What are you doing? The goal is to tackle the player, Trevor. The guy that's wearing the white jersey and pants? Yeah, you want to tackle him, Trevor Williams. What is that on defense? I'm not even going to show the replay because it's so embarrassing. 1st and goal now for the Eagles at the 7. Hand off to Bowser, and Bowser's brought down by, I think that was Josh Allen. Yes, it was. Josh Allen tackle. Second goal from the 5. Wentz back to pass. Wentz is going to scramble, and Wentz is going to be brought down. Good tackle there by Toure. He gets credited with the sack there. He's going to make this 3rd and goal from the 6. Guard Zach Ernst, as I'm trying to do here with Love, because I do not want Zach Ernst to get open, and then I let him get open, and that's on me. We get lucky because I played bad defense there with Love. Fortunately, we have Josh the Hammer Allen, who brings the 3rd sack of the game. Hammer time for Josh Allen. And the Eagles are forced to settle for the 29-yard field goal attempt. The kick is up, and this time Pinheiro has the distance. And just like that, we're knotted at 13 with 2 left to play in the 3rd quarter. Trey Lance under center after the kickoff was a touchback. Lance is going to throw this to David Njoku. Njoku picks up a gain of 4. A good positive gain on 1st down there. Brings up 2nd down and 6. Olave in motion. Comes across the middle of the field, and he is the target, and that's going to be a 1st down. Nice route there, run by Olave. He gets this all the way to the 40-yard line and celebrates at the end. And that makes Lance have over 200 yards passing so far today. 1 touchdown and 1 interception. It was batted down. Lance on the pump fake, and this time he's going to dump it off to DJ Chark, who makes a nifty little move. 1st down and more. DJ Chark, he holds on this time and shows fantastic moves. Picks up the 1st down. Shows some energy, shows some excitement. That's what this Jaguars team needs. 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line now. We've got Chark in motion, and he's going to get the handoff on the end around, and he's going to be brought down for the 1-yard loss. That play goes nowhere. Eagles did a good job of recognizing that play, and that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We're in a good one here in Jacksonville. 13 for the Eagles and 13 for the Jaguars. 2nd down and 11, starting the 4th quarter. Trey Lance out of the shotgun. He's got a man open. That is David Njoku, who picks up the 1st down. That's a gain of 16 yards. Good patience there for Trey Lance, finding the open man. And now the Jaguars are clearly in the range of Matthew McCrane. They're looking for a touchdown out of field goal. Kyle Hill for a gain of 3. Once again, getting good positive yards on 1st down is essential for this team. Here's a handoff to Kylan Hill, who cuts back to the left side for a gain of 5. One of the many good cuts Kylan Hill's had so far today. That makes this 3rd down and 2. Handoff to Kylan Hill. He goes to the left. He runs down, another good cut all the way down the 1-yard line. Kylan Hill showing off the moves today. Run to the left and then watch. Whoop! Makes that Eagle player miss. Takes it all the way down to the 1-yard line. Can the Jaguars punch it in? That's the key. Hand off to Kylan Hill, and he is stuffed for a 3-yard loss. And that makes this 2nd down and goal from the 4. Lance under center. Sends his receiver in motion. This is going to be a pitch to the left. Marlon Mack to the left. He's going to have a touchdown. Fantastic blocking there. And Marlon Mack punches his chest, celebrates with the crowd, and 3-1 gets into the end zone for 6. Look at those blocks there. And just like that, the Jaguars take back the lead, 19-13. We await the extra point, but I'm not going to show you that because it's Matthew McCrane after all. So we're up 20-13 after the kickoff with a touchback. Wentz back to pass. He's going to scramble out. He's got lots of running room, and he's going to dive to avoid the big hit for a gain of 8 yards. And that makes this 2nd down and 2 as we approach the 11-minute mark here in the 4th quarter. Handoff. Bowser. Gain of 4. Picks up the 1st down. He's approaching the 100-yard mark today. He only needs 17 more yards to get that. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Steven Sims across the middle. He's got a 1st down and more as he's going to take this to over midfield. And just like that, the Eagles are already on the move. 1st and 10. But a penalty flag. False start on this vaunted line of the Eagles. And that makes it 1st down and 15. As we are now under 10 minutes to play. Wentz, fake handoff. Play action. He's got a man open. That is Steven Sims once again, who's had a great 2nd half. Finds the open spot. Maybe the Jaguars bid a little bit on that play action. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 25. Single back Bowser. But it's going to be a pass, and Carson Wentz is going to try to run with it. And that is not going to be a sack as Wentz is able to pick up 2 yards. But good job there by the Jaguars to limit him to just 2 yards. Wentz under center is back to pass. He's going to dump this off to Bowser. And Bowser is able to show not only is he a good runner, but he can also catch. Yes, I'm impressed by this Bowser if you haven't caught that by now. 3rd and 2. This time I'm going to take Zach Burns for Bolton. And then I take him to the line, and then Wentz fumbles, and then Wentz picks up the fumble, and then Wentz breaks a tackle because he's got his Superman cape on, but not strong enough as Leon Jacobs proves to be the kryptonite, and that forces the Eagles to kick the field goal. No, they're going to go for it on 4th and 4. Let's see if the Eagles can pick it up. Come on, Jaguars defense. 4th and 4. Big play here in the game. 7 minutes play. Wentz is going to scramble, and he's got the first down as he puts back on his Superman cape, and he flies to the first down as 1-1. Puts the Eagles on his back and says, let me carry you, at least in this world, where I'm still on your team. Because this is not the real world where he's not even on the Eagles any longer. 2nd down and 4. Pick up 6 there. This is going to be a fake handoff, but it goes to Bowser. I like that design, but the Jaguars picked up on it. And then now it's going to be 3rd and 5. The Eagles can still get the first down on this drive. Wentz back to pass. He's got a man open. That is going to be Bowser, who's going to be a little short, and the Eagles will go for it again on 4th down. This time it's 4th and 3, not 4th and 4. Come on, Jaguars defense. Wentz back to pass. He's going to take off with it, and there it is. He's brought down. Hamilton on the play. Good job, Devon Hamilton. Crucial play there, and the Jaguars get the ball back. 4:43 to play. They're going to hand it off to Marlon Mack. Marlon Mack's got some running room. He's dragged down hard for a gain of 3, but that gives the the Jaguars some breathing room. 2nd down and 6. They're going to call that a gain of 4. Lance back to pass. And he's going to throw this to Laviska Shenault, and Shenault makes a nice move. And he is going to be just short. It's 3rd and inches. I formation from the Jaguars. As we approach the 3-minute mark here, and it's going to be handed off to Bob Dukes. And Bob Dukes, the rookie, comes up with a big first down. The 3rd-round draft pick, Bob Dukes. Put up your Dukes and let's get down to it. Hit me with your best shot. That's right, first down for the Jaguars. Kyle Hill gets a gain of 1 there. 2nd down, they're going to call it 2. 2nd down and 8, as we are now going to approach the 2-minute warning. With 2 minutes to go, we've got the Jaguars clinging to a 7-point lead. But the Eagles do have all 3 timeouts remaining. 2nd down and 8. Lance back to pass. Coach Mo calls a screen play, and that is going to be stopped. I'm not sure I agree with that play call. 3rd down now and 12. Eagles have 2 timeouts remaining. 3rd and 12. Lance back to pass. Here out of the shotgun most likely. Back to pass, he's looking, and he finds David Njoku for a first down. David Njoku does make the mistake. No, he does stay in bounds, so the Eagles are forced to call the timeout. And that means the Eagles only have 1 remaining. Huge play there by David Njoku and Trey Lance. Here's a handoff to Kyle Hill. And Hill's going to be brought down after a gain of 6. Looked like the Eagles were trying to strip him of the ball. Coach Mo told Hill to put 2 hands on the ball. Might want to say the same thing to Trey Lance. 2nd and 4. Handoff this to Kyle Hill. And Hill picks up 2. And that's going to make this 3rd and 2. The Eagles are helpless now as they have no more timeouts remaining. And the Jaguars are going to run this clock down. Trey Lance is going to run this down to as close as he can, which will be just under a minute. And there's the handoff. And Kyle Hill picks up the first down. And that is the ball game. The Jaguars are going to take a knee here and close this game out as Kyle Hill picks up 95 yards rushing on 21 carries. Excellent job, Jaguars. Woo! A good dub for the Jaguars as they get back to the winning side of a 4-3 record. As next week we are hosting the Texans on All Madden, as it is one of our rival teams. Looking at the final tail of tape, we were able to win despite 2 turnovers and 3 total fumbles by our quarterback. 1 was lost, 2 was recovered. But the Jaguars come off the field victorious, 20-13. Good game. Good game. Let's look at the numbers. Trey Lance ended up with 267 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, although that interception was a tip ball, but he did have 3 fumbles. Kylan Hill, great game, 21 carries for 95 yards, a 4.5 average. Good job offensive line. And don't forget Marlon Mack's touchdown that he contributed. Njoku led the way with 4 receptions for 50 yards, and Chris Olave had 4 receptions for 70 yards. But the player of the game for the Jaguars on offense, DJ Chark, 4 catches, 116 yards, and a touchdown. And Laviska Shenault threw in 3 catches for 37 yards. As far as blocking goes, Alex Pryor had a tough game. He gave up 2 sacks, and Roosevelt Barlow gave up a sack. Other than that, we kept Trey Lance clean. As far as defense goes, the Shack Attack led the way with 9 total tackles and 2 tackles for loss. Good job, Shack Attack. Charvarius Ward had 8 total tackles and a late hit. Nick Bolton had 8 tackles and a half of a sack. And how about the Hammer, Josh Allen, with 7 tackles and 3, count them, 3 sacks. Toure also had 5 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, and 1.5 sacks. And our new man, Julian Love, had 5 tackles and 1 for loss. As far as our upgrades, the Hammer gets an upgrade. Josh Allen is going to go from an 83 run stopper to an 84 run stopper, and that bumps him also up to an 84 overall. 1 acceleration, 1 agility, and 3 in block shed. Next up, the Shack Attack, Shaquille Quarterman. He's going to get a point in run stopper, and that's going to bump him up to a 78, one of our captains. He gives up 1 awareness, 1 block shed, 1 play recognition, 1 tackle, and 1 in zone coverage. Good to see Shack Attack moving up to a 78 as our captain. And finally, our backup linebacker, Anthony Hines III, is going to get a point in run stopper, and that's going to bump him up to a 74. And he gets 1 man coverage, 1 pursuit, and 3 tackle. You gotta love that +3 tackle. And that's all the upgrades for this week. So just like that, the Jacksonville Jaguars go back to their winning ways in this year of the alternating wins and losses. We can't do that all year, or else we're going to finish 8-8 and probably not make the playoffs. But a win is a win, and the media supports us as we get a big bump of 15. We're now up to a 53 with the media. So the good news is Coach Mo has an approval rating of over 50% in 3 of the categories. The bad news, the only person or group that doesn't support us, the GM, he's at a 6, and that's not good. So we got to work on that. But a good win, nevertheless, for the Jaguars. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, think about subscribing, smash that like button, and tell a friend. The Jaguars are back to over 500 at 4-3. Next week, they take on their rival in their division, the Houston Texans, and that will be on All Madden. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.